Hey, what it do? It's your girl Natty J, and you are on at Speak Your Ish. Make sure you like, tune in, and subscribe. Okay, I'm here with my boy Saintman at Too Real All Day. He is my co-host for today. Our topic is going to be about co-parents and how do we co-parent? Oh no, I can't co-parent. I am going to say I'm one of them baby mamas that ain't going. No, my kid cannot come to your house, bitch. I'm just going to say that right now. I'm Patty all day. But we're going to get into Saintman real quick. Saintman, tell us, who are you and where can we find you? What you got going on?
I'm an artist, entrepreneur. I like to do things that's more for the music culture, as far as just enriching it and helping it grow, things like that.
How long you been an artist?
I've been an artist since I was 18. Since I was 18.
Okay, and how old are you now?
Shit. I'm just playing. I'll be like 30.
Okay. Yeah. So for some time, what made you be an artist? Like what sparked it?
Just my love for music, man. I used to do a lot of musical things like DJ and dance and shit. So it's like it just transferred into more verbal stuff. You know what I mean? I lost a brother a while back, so you know what I mean, my youngest brother. Okay. And that just made me just transfer the energy from physical to verbal, and I just started making music.
Okay. You know what I mean? How can everybody find you?
Saintman 219 everything. Saintman 219 YouTube. Saintman 219 Instagram. Saintman 219.
Okay, make sure y'all come check him out. He gonna be at the Return to the Mic next Sunday, Labor Day weekend. No work on Monday, so make sure y'all come check him out. He is pretty live and pretty turned up. I came to one of his shows and he is live. His music is pretty dope. Yes. Too Real All Day. What you got for us, baby?
Oh shoot. Well, I want to know what's your who's your inspiration in music?
Okay. That's tough. Okay. I like free music, right? So free music is like free thought. Like not a free thought, but it's not. It ain't got no guidelines, but it's like you know what I mean. It's meant for a little bit of everybody. So I like artists like probably, bro, the most obvious rappers out there, like Drake and Jay-Z and yeah, you know what I mean. I wouldn't say J. Cole. See, he not in my top. See, my top would be like Jay-Z, Drake, influentially A$AP Rocky, influentially people like Freddie Gibbs, stuff like that. Just entrepreneurs, like people who overcome adversities and obstacles and stuff like that. I love it.
Oh, I got a question. So what would you say the biggest obstacle, because we all kind of like do the same thing in the city. So we all do open mics and, you know, we all out here with the people that are the most influential in the city. What would you say the most challenge is as far as, you know, keep on pushing in the city? What keeps you motivated?
That's a crazy question because I've been thinking about that lately. I've been going through like a little struggle in my head about that lately. Like motivation, it can't be an outsourced thing. To be honest, I thought about it a long time ago. I was like, well, my kids motivate me, but yeah, they motivate me when they around me more or less than when they away from me. It'd be other things like just watching TV. You see a video, you be like, man, I want to do something. You know what I mean? Or you hear a song and you be like, yo, that shit just spark. It's really just keeping that perception going. Keep it like, you know what I mean? Just finding like any type of energy from everything, just being like optical and like seeing everything, just taking it in. Like, I use everything as motivation. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, cause it's switch. Like virtually almost all the time.
It does. It's like up and down sometimes.
Facts.
What's your type of music like you do? I can't wait to hear you on the 4th. So
yeah, I fucks with that question though. My type of music, man, I like free music. I call it free music, but it's free only like verbally. Like you say things how you want to say it, the way you want to say it. Like, and I talk about a little bit of everything. I like to talk about art, mostly art and love. You know what I'm saying? But free shit, like talk your mind. Like if you mad, say, this song called Bitch. Why you tripping? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but that was a song for me and a point of my life. So I actually made that song for my album and it was perfect.
And what, Bitch, Why You Tripping? That's what it's called?
Yes.
And who was it about?
It's about my kid's mama.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Let's get into it. All right, so let's talk about it. Co-parenting. How do we co-parent? I think we as Black individuals, maybe, I don't know, I'm not in a different culture, so I don't know how they co-parent, but I feel like we don't know how.
I mess with 3 cultures.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like I got me as a Black American, and I got my 3 oldest kids. It's like half white, so I deal with their mother because she's white, and I deal with Latina. So I got 2 little girls with her. So and their lifestyle's way different from ours. Yeah, from America. Period.
Tough. Right. Yeah. Right. So how do you deal with it? So you have how many baby mamas?
3.
So
well, you actually only have 1 baby mama. Right. You know what I'm saying? I got a mother. I call them a mother of my kids because she respect me.
Okay, so her. But basically, how many women do you have kids with?
3.
3, but you're married to one of them.
Yeah,
correct. So let's talk about the 2 that you're not with. How do you deal with that? How do y'all interact with each other?
See, my 3 oldest, we was going through things and stuff, trying to get co-parent. Like, no, you can't do this, you can't do that, or anything else. So I like, man, like, drop this shit, man. Just let's talk about this. We gotta meet 50-50 about this. And the day, we gotta raise this kid for 18 years together, no matter what. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to come to agreement, 50-50 or something. So
idealistically.
But my other one, my youngest boy, I just have problems with her. She just won't let me see him. It's all about her and everything else. And then, like, these days, some people say, oh, it's hard to find good fathers, but it is good fathers out there. It's just some people, mothers don't let them see them.
So these relationships that you were in, were these full-term relationships, or were they just fuck buddies, or?
You go answer yours first?
Yeah, tell us about yours. How many kids do you have?
Well, me, I got 4.
You got 4, and how many mothers?
And 2 kids' moms.
Okay.
I got 3 by the first one. They both Black.
Okay. So the 3, I assume this was a long-term relationship?
Yes. Back and forth, on and off.
And then the one was?
And then the one was it was technical. I'm not going to lie, because I wasn't with my kid's mom, and I was with her, but it was a small amount of time. And then things happen. You know? Okay. And I kind of just, you know, a real nigga just take responsibility more or less for the kid, not the situation.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay.
She stay all the way in Minnesota. That's difficult too. So
it's kind of far away.
It's super hard.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like the more kids you have with a woman, it's like the degrees grow.
Yeah.
Like everything grow, like money grow, the degree of crazy she get, the degree of like logic go down after
yeah. And then I feel like if you've been with that person for a while and you live together, they know you, so they know when you're lying, they know when you're, you know what I mean, like when you you know what I mean, they just know, like I know you and you ain't keeping it real right now,
and they pull your card a lot.
Yeah. My 3 oldest mother, that I've been with her for 11 years. I was with her since high school. And she know me in and out. She's like, that's not you. I was like, I'm a changed person. Yeah, right.
So how's that relationship? Are y'all, because you pretty much have your kids, you're like daddy daycare.
Yeah, they're I'm a house full right now, like 6 of them running around.
So you pretty much got the co-parenting thing down. Pretty much.
It just come down to sometimes we don't disagree, agree on stuff. And
right. Would you say it's because you're married?
No, actually, they got a good relationship.
Okay, so they cool. Yeah, they cool with your wife.
But my other baby mama boy, my wife and them bump heads all the time.
Why the other? Is this the one with the one you only have one?
Yeah.
Okay, what was the relationship with that one?
Actually, it started out when I got out of jail, and then I ain't saying a friend. Like, he was a cool dude I talked to and stuff. And that was his wife. They was going through divorce. and she texts me and talking about, oh, I moved for where they used to live at. She texts me, I want something like talk to you. I like, all right, shoot, I just out of jail, so I like, shoot, I've been in there for almost 30 days.
Right.
Like, being a human.
Yeah. Been this man nature.
So it was a one-time thing. You smashed and she was pregnant?
No, it was multiple times that she got pregnant. So you want that plan B? She's like, no. I said, all right. I ain't know that
so she didn't want to take the $50.
Yeah.
Like Meg said, I don't need no plan B. I'm swallowing.
You staying after the first time. You got me fucked up.
Yeah. She thought she hit a lick.
It's more or less, I think it's more or less idealistically, like say for instance, like my kid's mom, I've been with her on and off like 11 years, but we didn't mix idealistically. You get what I'm saying? She didn't get none of the ideals more or less and I actually got fed up with the whole thing. So it's like, you know.
What you mean fed up with the whole thing?
Oh, it was on and off like for a good 10, 11 years. I was with my kid's mom when I was like 18. I had my first kid when I was 18. And, you know, that was my first kid, so I felt like I was doing what I thought was right. You know, the whole time I'm like, I just wasn't really in love with her. So, yeah, I mean, I was fucking up being young and shit. But it's like, you learn, and then it's like, to everybody outside looking in, you still the same person. You know what I mean? So,
but when you grow and you change. Everybody grows and change, and when you're in a relationship, you have to learn that you grow and change with each other. Yeah. That's the problem with relationships today. People don't understand that relationships and people change. Facts. So you have to learn to adapt and change with each other. Facts. And if you ain't willing to do that, then the relationship is dead. Yeah,
that's what happened with my kid's mom. So that ended. But it's like, okay, after that, bam, I moved down here. So it's like everything was long distance.
Where you from?
I'm from Gary.
Shout out to Gary. What I just say? Everybody that come on this stage is from Gary.
Yeah. So I moved down here, so everything was long term now. So everything costs a little bit more. She didn't get that. So that made everything a little bit harder too. On top of that, you know what I'm saying? She got married to this guy, so it made her change as well. So, you know what I mean? Like, I get the change thing. I was trying to tell her I change. I'm not the same guy. You can't expect the same fuck ups from the same guy that's 10 years later.
Right.
You know, she changed. She didn't see the change. She just thought, I'm just trying to be happy and what you is. Right. But the kid's in the middle of that happiness now, you know? And it's like, that's why I was like, shit, sometimes the best stuff, you know what I mean? Like, it be technical, and then it's like, me doing music did not make it no better at all. She think I got thousands of dollars. I don't understand that.
Yeah, people do really think that. They think because what you doing, they looking at because you on doing shows and doing podcasts and photo shoots and doing videos, and they think that you got a whole lot of money. No, I don't have a whole lot of money. My name is not Jay-Z or Drake. My name is Saintman, Natty J, and Too Real. We just trying to get it. No, we have not made it that far yet.
Just a better strategy.
We're gonna get there one day though.
You know? That's what people need to realize, but that's the illusion that we made.
Exactly. You know, the better strategies. They don't get that. Like, because they didn't got to live that life. So, you know, they count that against you, which is unfair. They count your life against you, which is unfair. And it's like, whatever.
It's just making it harder on us in the day.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be great.
They with you every day. They go to bed in your house every day. And we just missing all the moments from them. Yeah, like when we asked for them, like, no, like, hey, like we both made this baby, just not you. Yeah, you carried it for 9 months.
Man.
I think it's just a lot of, because I'm a woman, I guess, with, like, before my baby daddy went to jail, he had two other kids while we were in a relationship. And then the second baby mama, he felt like it was okay to have relationships with these baby mamas when they got pregnant. And I felt that once you got pregnant, you don't get no more DICK. You're just a baby mama. It ain't no pulling up. It ain't none of that. We're gonna co-parent. Your baby can come over. I was cool with that. But no, he wanted to still have relations and still be like, you know, this is a big family. You know, no, we're not a big family. So I didn't feel comfortable with when we broke up. He went to the the baby mama. So I was like, no, my kids are not going over there. Yeah. Like, I don't know how I would have, if he wouldn't have went to jail, how would I don't know how I would have did that.
Facts.
It was a simple way. It's, what about your kids?
But I was like feeling like, lady, what kind of woman are you? I don't want my kids around you.
Sit down and talk with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, to say, hey, can I mind to sit down and talk with her?
Talk about what?
Hey, like, this is a woman going to be around your kids. Like,
but what is there to talk about? You a shady snake lady, so I don't want my kids around no shady snake lady.
I had to do that with my kids' mom. Boyfriend, but he a pussy ass nigga. You know what I mean? Like, I came to him like, brother, I appreciate you for stepping in, doing what you don't have to do. Walk the bin. Hey,
see, guys, understandable with that.
Yeah, man. And then later on, you ain't do shit, nigga. Like, bitch ass nigga. What the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know just as much as she know, but motherfuckers try to kick you when you down, more or less. Especially misery loves company. Especially. Shit like that, you know what I mean? But just like them being together made her away, and they made each other away. So it's like, you from the outside.
They still together?
Yeah. I think they married now.
Are you sad about it?
Hell no, shit. If anything, he should have married her a little quicker. To be honest with you, to me, it would have got her off my back a long time ago. You know, because I mean, me and my kids' mom, we bumped heads because. You know what I mean? She wasn't as responsible or reliable as she thought she was. You know what I mean? And I was doing everything by myself. So I was like, shit, if I'm going to fuck up my life by myself, you can't fuck up my life. So I stopped fucking with her. I'm like, nah. Like, if I'm going to sit
like
here,
she wasn't paying bills or?
Yes. She wasn't paying bills. She wasn't looking for a job as hard as she thought she would, you know? And I was like, okay, if I'm making sacrifices, I'm walking to work, hot as hell in the summer, and you don't want to walk and you calling off because you don't want, man, get the fuck out of my, I can't do that. Because I'm like, I'm thinking about the kids when I get up and do what I do. Like, you got to be the same way. I mean, the major sacrifices, you know what I mean? The major come up, like.
And they asked to be here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So are any of you on child support?
No.
Yes.
I raised my kids.
Yeah, my youngest son, that's what I said. Like, I go through,
okay. Yeah. So she just put you on child support?
Like, yeah, because she's like, I don't see my son. Like, how am I gonna see my son if you don't let me? Wow. Like, we went.
What's
to court.
her reason why?
I don't know. Like, really, I don't know.
So you don't. Okay, so this is my question too, as men who are on child support and pay child support and don't get to see their kids. Why don't you go back to court and make the mama make the court you see your kids?
We went to court and. That's when I got put on child support, and he gave me my weekends.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And so he's like, oh, you see your son every weekends. So now she's like not seeing my son when she find out that I got to pay another $500 that I don't have to take her back to court before she can get in trouble for not letting me see my son.
Right.
And like, she's winning. She's okay. Women's always winning.
But you know what? Find that $500.
Yeah. So
you know what I'm saying? Because we jack off $500 easily. Yeah. I know I do. You know what I'm saying? You might jack off $500 just doing anything for your music or whatever that you investing in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Make that effort to put that into your son. Yeah, because he needs you.
I got some money saved up already.
When tax time come, tell your wife to give you $500.
I already spent $2,000 trying to see my son.
You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't right. Because I feel like if I'm paying child support to you, then I need to be seeing my kid.
Yeah.
And if it's court ordered, I need to see my kid.
Yeah. Like,
they probably got some program out there where it's free for dads and they'll pay for it.
Yeah, just had to look for it.
Yeah.
I was wild with that. I ain't gonna lie. Every time my kids' mom like, I'm gonna do child support, I'm gonna quit my job, bitch, and I'm gonna go to jail.
That's what my first baby daddy.
What you gonna do?
I used to be like, I'm gonna put you on child support. He'd be like, you ain't gonna get nothing but $25 a kid because I don't work.
Same thing. I was horrible. I don't know why I was like
but
that.
I never put my baby daddy on child support. I ain't even gonna lie, because my baby daddy that's locked up, he came into my life when my first kids was 4 and 6, and he stepped up to the plate and he was their daddy. He bought them everything, picked them up from school, helped them with their homework. If they called him and said, hey, we don't know how to do this math problem, he dropped everything that he did. He was a street nigga, but he dropped everything that he had going on and came home and helped them with their homework. So I never he was mad at me for that. He was like, you need to put that nigga on child support. He don't do nothing for them kids. And he used to be like, you messing with him still. No, I'm not messing with him still. They just old school with it downtown, and you can't put nobody on child support online, and I'm not going downtown. I don't have time.
Take too much.
He's you say he's supporting being there like with them with their homework. That's all kids need. It's not about money. Like shoot, kids aren't like, oh, I need Jordans and stuff. That's not taking care of your kid. Taking care of your kids, being there for them, grow them up, trying to make them a better role model than you are. Right. Better than you. See, you know what I'm saying? In the day,
I ain't gonna say kids. I ain't gonna say kids don't like that shit.
Yeah, they
My
do.
daughter definitely hit me up the other day talking about she wants some new J's. I'm like, man, little girl.
Yeah,
got me messed up. Then she want the type of J's that I get. I mean, like, which I get it. They growing up and stuff like that. But more or less, I raised my kids. You get what I'm saying? So I was always threatened with child support, but never put on child support. Yeah. Like my kid's mom that I got the one with, she took me off because she respect how I am and who I,
That's what it should be.
Just communication and stuff like that. A lot of the decisions we make when we co-parents and shit, like it be based off anger sometimes,
Yeah, it do.
Emotions.
It be based off emotions and all that. I mean, I done told the girl, I said, I will never let my kids come over your house, bitch. I motherfucking, your kids is not a part of our family, bitch. And all that. And no, but I tried to reach out to her because her son, she used to let her son come over all the time, like every weekend. She didn't give a fuck, and I don't give a fuck if you listening, bitch. You didn't. You used to drop your son off all the time. You ain't give a damn. We had him all the time, and now all of a sudden, since my baby daddy locked up, he can't come over. She want to do a play date. That's not how we did it in the beginning. I don't want to play date with you. Drop your son off and let him play with his brothers and then pick him back up. Like, what are we play dating for? I just don't understand. I don't got to conjugate with you. It's no play dates.
Yeah, my kid's mom do something like that where she's like, okay, well, you gonna go kick it with her friends' kids. And I'm like, I don't like to make my kids kick it with stranger kids. Right. That's what I call them. Stranger kids. I'm like, gotta kick
hey, Kitty.
Stranger kids.
You come in and right here on the door, right on the right.
Because I'm like, when I was a kid and my mama used to do shit like that to me, I was like, I don't know this kid, dude. I don't want to kick it with him for 3 hours. So I'm going to go sit and play in the corner by myself. But I don't like that for my kids because I like them to be, like, I like them to treat them like people. They moms treat them like a kid where they don't have no judgment and no type of decisions. And I'm like, well, they still people. Yeah. They just younger people, that's all.
That's what Cope.
They still don't like to do things,
The mothers of my kids to be getting on me because the way I raise them, it's like, you can't, like, why you doing that? I say, hey, I raise up different from you. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, these boys gonna go out there and hurt themselves. They gonna get bruises and stuff. We out here wrestling and tackling and stuff, but y'all treating them like they like touchable and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So how many kids do you have?
4.
4. That's how many kids do you have?
That's 6.
I saw we 4 and up right here.
Yeah. Yep. I got 4 kids, 2 baby daddies, but I'm gonna work on it because my baby daddy will be home soon, and I know he gonna have. I don't want to be with him, but I know he gonna have somebody that he gonna be with. He might be with old girl. What I'm gonna do? I gotta get over it, right?
Thanks.
So
because I had to get over dude ass. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't want to. I don't even like that nigga still.
Yeah, I mean, we got to get over it. We got to sit down. We got to talk about it. I'm gonna just have to teach my kids how to fight people or something, or pinch, or
Yeah,
watch Walking at a Dead.
Like my son,
jump on their back, kill
my oldest son always bumped heads with my wife. When they first came around, they was always bumping heads, and then he was just mad because she took daddy time from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you paying her attention. I was like, you don't understand because you're young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, when you first dating somebody, you gonna give that person all your attention.
Right.
I'm still trying to give your attention to you.
Yeah.
It's just hard, and the kids don't understand. But the ultimate thing is that at the end of the day, the only people that really matter is the kids.
Yes.
Because they're the ones that's growing up. We're already grown. We already been through it. And as a kid, that's how you grow up as a kid shapes your life when you're grown. Period. It really does.
No, it's crazy because when you older now and you think about the past, it makes you double back when you mess up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As an adult, so because there be times I butt heads my kids' mom, and I go back and I'll be like, yo, listen, we gotta keep doing this shit for a long time, so we gotta figure out the basis of the things. You know what I mean? Because I mean, we human, so we gon', you know what I mean? Emotions gonna take over, and it you really learn yourself too, don't you? You know what I mean? You learn yourself a little bit. You be like, wow, my temper quick as shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you do.
Or maybe I need to stop assuming. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because you
do.
still got to deal with that person. It's like the one thing in life that you, besides like school, that you damn near got to force yourself to deal with.
Yeah, you damn near just got to swallow your pride and just be the bigger person. Both people have to swallow their pride and be the bigger person and think about the child at the end of the day. Yeah. You just have to. So I guess my tip of the day for co-parenting is just to grow up, swallow your pride, and do it for your kid.
Facts.
Do it for them. And to the baby mamas, I know that these men out here, they hurt us and they do things that ain't right, sleeping with other women, having babies with other women. And so you got to learn how to let that hurt go. And sometimes us women build an illusion out of something that wasn't, or ever was going to be anything. Just because a man says, you look cute, or I want to fudge you, or, I want to do this for you or do that for you, doesn't mean they want to be in a relationship with you. Doesn't mean they want to have a baby with you. Doesn't mean they want to have a long-term anything with you. Like Mike E always told me, when I had my first interview with Mike E, he told me every girl look good for now. But after I school you, I don't want you no more, pretty much.
Yeah, facts.
So ladies, we take everything that a man say in our head too much. Like, don't go into it too much. Don't have a baby just because. That because you're hurting that child.
Yeah.
Don't have a baby with anybody just because you think they got something.
That dog is huge. What is that? Dalmatian? Dude, like 7 feet. Yeah.
Do you have a tip?
Do I got a tip? Okay. Yeah. My tip is just like fathers keep working and be mindful that, you know what I mean, women have real strong emotions, you know what I mean? And I'm tell women, you know what I mean, be mindful, you know what I mean, that men is based off a lot of logical things. We create a balance for the kids, and the kids win at the end of the day. That's all, like as she said, it's all about the kids, you know what I mean? We just got to find a balance when we raising them. And yeah, that's about it.
What about you?
Shoot. Just come 50-50 with each other. 50-50. That's help out with everything. 50-50. Like I told my baby mama, look, hey, don't worry about the coats, jackets, shoes, expensive clothes where I got you. You can worry about the clothes. If you need help, let me know. I know you feeding them, taking care of them. You got to pay your bills because they with you all the time. But I'm meeting you 50-50. So I'm buying them clothes and shoes and getting their haircuts or their hair done and stuff. So you don't have to worry about it. That's something you take a lot of stress off for female too.
Yeah. Thanks. Yep, you hear that, baby daddy? Shit. All right, Saintman, let us know who you are one more time.
Saintman 219 everything. Saintman 219 YouTube. Saintman 219 Instagram. Man, I'm an artist, entrepreneur, visionary. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I just like to do things that enrich the culture. I like to make free music or rap, really, but you know what I mean. Just stuff that make the people thrive and, you know what I mean, grow. Shit.
Period. Make sure y'all come out on 9/4 at Icon Lounge, 148 East Market. Doors open up at 8. We're going to 1 in the morning. He will be in the building. He is one of our special guests. Make sure y'all come check him out, baby. And we out, babe.
Yo. This is your boy Too Real All Day on Speak Your Ishhh with Natty J and KittiiRed.
Yeah.
Hey. All right. I am so excited to have one of the hottest in the city in the building, KittiiRed. Hey, girl. How you doing today?
What's up? How y'all what?
What's up, girl? Let everybody know who you are, how we can find you. Tell us what you got going on tonight.
Okay, I'm KittiiRed on the track. I'm from Nap.
Okay, Naptown.
You can find me on everything. It's KittiiRed, and I gotta say this: it's KITTII. That's the only way you're gonna find me.
Okay.
KittiiRed.
All right. Y'all heard that? KITTII.
KittiiRed. And I'm on YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, everything KittiiRed.
Everything. Where you gonna be at tonight, girl?
Tonight I'm opening up for Big Walk Dog.
Okay,
Whole
Big
lot
Walk
of
Dog
ice.
at
Yeah.
O'Days. Shout out to O'Days Event Center.
And then tomorrow I brung Finesse, Pretty Kitty NT, brung Finesse 2 times.
Okay,
Turn up
Finesse
at
2 times
Limelight.
at Limelight. Shout out to Limelight.
And after party at Onyx, I gotta say that.
Okay, and Onyx, and shout out to Onyx. We gotta shout them out. Shout out to all the big people in NAP. So, Kitty, tell me, how does it feel to be one of the hottest female rappers in NAP in the city? And you've been doing big things. I've seen you. I've been following you for some years, and I must say that I do enjoy your music. And how does it feel to be one of the hottest in the city?
It feels pretty dope. It carries a lot of weight and energy, but it's lit because I don't mind kind of like showing like the younger artists or the ones that, even the ones that's been doing it, like I don't mind showing love and I don't mind showing them how to do what they don't know how to do. So it's kind of like, it's fun. Cause we making an industry, we making a way for NAP for real. So I'm just happy to be a part of history for NAP.
Yeah, period. I do feel like that Naptown is making a wave and making a movement. It is a lot of talent in this city, and I feel like we do get unnoticed. But I feel like the people that are paving the way, they are ringing bells.
Yes.
And they one question, we had a segment that we talked about, when are you too hot for your city? Do you feel like you're too hot for your city and you need to move out of the way and move to a different state and get known at other places?
What I feel like when they say like you too hot for your city, what it is how you came up. Like if you came up dissing everybody, talking crazy to everybody, I feel like that play a role.
Right.
But it's like I'm really from here, so if I leave here, I'ma still be here because it's like this is where I'm from, and this is where most people come to live. So this is where you would want to live.
Right.
It's just how much active you be outside while you living here. So it's like, I feel like I'm never going to be too big to like not live here. But I do feel like it is a certain way you got to move while you living here when you're on a certain level. Because people like assume a lot.
Right.
And this is one of those cities where there's a lot of assuming going on. So it's like, me living here, I've left, came back, left again. I'm always in and out of here.
Right.
So it's like, it's just the way you move in your city when you move in. If you know you on that with people, then don't be on that outside. So it's like, I don't never think I'm gonna be too big to like not live here, but I'm definitely gonna travel and move because it's definitely a pretty scene outside.
Yeah, it's
Indiana.
definitely,
like,
definitely
water, here I come.
Right. But you is right though. Naptown is a hard critic. We are hard on people, and I'm one of them, being an indie influencer, and I try not to be. I try not to put myself in that box, but sometimes you do because of how people move. People are messy out here, and you do have to be careful how you move, how you talk to people, how you tell your business. You can't tell your business to certain people. You can't move a certain way around a certain crowd, and you do have to pop out. If you're an artist or influencer or trying to do anything in that, you have to pop out and be noticed. You have to support, even if you don't like the people that are having an event, still pop out. You still have to be noticed. Too Real, what you got?
Oh shoot, I just want to know who inspired you like to become the artist you are right now.
I'm gonna keep it real, like, it's a lot of people, because like when I was younger, like of course we was Trina and Adina Howard. See, like I'm both, like I'm lit and I'm like R&B. So it's like growing up, like we listened to Trina, Adina Howard, and Mr. Biggs and stuff like that. So it's like I'm old school with it. And that's kind of like how I popped out with the music, old school. But like as far as like the new generation goes, like Dolph and Gucci Mane and all them, like I love them.
Yeah.
I love Nicki and Cardi and all them too. But I'm like a
Right.
I'm like I'm a Gucci or a Dolph.
Me
like,
too.
I'm
Me
a Gucci
too.
or a
I'm
Dolph.
with that. But that's Nap though. You know what I mean? That's the Nap feel.
And Boosie.
Yeah.
Boosie had me hyped.
Yeah.
Since I
Shout out
was
to
a
Boosie.
jit. For real.
For real. So I've been seeing on your feed this challenge, Bounce That Ass Challenge.
Yeah.
Do I got it right?
Yeah, bounce that ass.
Okay, so what's that about? Tell me about it.
Okay, so I know y'all heard like what inspired me for the Bounce That Ass song came from Master P.
Right.
Or whatever. So I just was like, I'm in the nightlife anyway, so let's bounce that ass. So it's like once I redid it, so before I kind of like dropped the song, like the club, like where I was working at and stuff, like they was taking to it.
Right.
So it's just like it was this thing where I'm like, let's just do a bounce that ass challenge.
Okay.
To see if these girls bounce that ass, and they did it. I was
Okay,
like,
they are
let's
doing
go.
it. Like
Let's
these
go.
girls are doing it. I'm like, okay, so yeah. So on this episode, y'all know when we drop this, it's the bounce that ass challenge.
Yeah.
So I want to see it.
It's on TikTok.
Yeah, it's on TikTok. A lot of girls was going crazy on the reels on Instagram.
Yeah.
Honestly,
No, they
reels was doing
the
their thing.
reels is crazy on the bounce that ass challenge. I'm like, yes, get it. I'm like, bounce that ass, yes. So I seen you at the lab. Did you just record some new stuff?
Yeah, I know. Okay, so since I was bringing Finesse 2 times, I mean, I know a challenge was over, but I had went on ahead and just did his little his big back end challenge.
Okay.
Because it had a nice little reward to it. But I just did his back end challenge just off of support of him.
Okay.
And just to do a little promo for my show. For
Okay,
real.
all right. I will be at the show on Sunday. I can't wait. Turn up. What's up, Auntie?
And that just dropped. That back end challenge just dropped.
Okay. Hey, Auntie, how you doing out there? We ain't got nothing for you, girl. But if I see you when I come out, I got you. Okay. Natty J. I got you, Auntie. If I see you when I come out, I got you. Okay. All right. Now, one more time, we're going to talk about 9-4. So we got Return to the Mic at Icon Lounge going down. KittiiRed will be in the building. She said she's going to bless us with her new single.
And I am.
And she is. Make sure y'all come out. We got tickets on sale on Eventbrite. You can pay at the door. And it's Labor Day weekend, so you don't have to go to work on Monday. And it is a open mic and mixer, so we are going to turn up, and we will have the lava after party, so it's going down. So make sure y'all turn up. You know, she got so much going on. She gonna be at O'Day's tonight. Check her out at O'Day's. She gonna be at Limelight tomorrow. Then she gonna be with us at Icon on Sunday 9-4. And anything else, Kitty, you want to let anybody else know? Let them know, girl.
I just want to let y'all know, stay tapped in, stay tuned in. We are ready to go crazy. Pretty Kitty ENT is a movement. KittiiRed is just the artist too. That's the whole thing.
I saw a video on your Instagram. What was it? I think it was Yo Gotti sat you out or something.
Who just shutting me up?
It was a video on Instagram.
Oh, don't give me the line. Which one? Wait, what I do?
They said he would come into some club was coming to that.
Oh, that's Finesse 2 times.
2 times?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
2 times. That's
That
2
was it.
times. Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to
that's
Pretty
on
Kitty
Sunday.
ENT.
That's
That's
on
this
Sunday.
Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, she a big deal, y'all. She a big deal. For real. I appreciate you coming on my show, for real.
Yes, for sure.
So what's it take for you to have all this, like what it took for you to become the artist you are today?
It was like one of those things. Like I'm gonna be honest. Like I didn't know I could rap. I was playing. Like one day I was like, I had just like took like a big old loss, and I was like, I'm about to just try to rap or something. So like I was like hanging with my people one day, and we was on our way to get something to eat, and I just was sitting in the back. Dolph had just dropped that song Preach, and I was like, I'm about to redo his song. I don't even know what redoing somebody's song was.
Right.
I just was like, I'm about to write on his beat. So on the way there, I just had wrote like a freestyle. So when I got there, I played it for my people, and I was like, what y'all think about this? That's like, you just did this just now? I was like, yeah, what y'all trying to say? Like, y'all like it? So he was like, let's go see. So we took it, at the time I was a waitress. So we took the single up to the club I was waitressing at, which is PPW.
Okay.
And I was like, what y'all think about this? So I let them hear it. And they was like, yeah. I was like, y'all lying. Y'all just saying that 'cause y'all like me. And they was like, nah, for real. So my buddy, which is Free Milk, I had, he was like, we about to do a song with Debo. I was like, for real? 'Cause you know Debo.
Yeah, shout out to Debo.
Yes,
Free Debo.
Free him.
So he like, we gonna get you a song with Debo. So we pulls up on Debo and we let him hear the Preach freestyle, because this is the only thing I ever done. So I was like, he gonna laugh or something. So they played it for him. He was like, all right, we gonna do a song. So we go to the studio and we get in there. But the whole time I'm like, wow, I'm about to do this song.
Was you nervous?
Yeah, because I ain't never
Yeah.
rapped, and he's a rapper for real. And I'm like, I gotta get on this track with him. He's finna kill me. Like, so when we did it, it just ended up collabing perfectly. You know what I mean? So it just went like great. And after Pretty Kitty, it was like easy. Like, and I say that to say is like, I guess the city pretty much felt like I lived up to being on a song with Debo. Like, they liked it, both of our parts. So the song went good. And then we was going to the club and
but you are Nap. So when we say Naptown, you would be under the category KittiiRed falls under Naptown.
Yeah.
So every artist that steps on my stage, I always ask them to tell my viewers how important is it for image as far as hygiene, wardrobe, and when you step out, how you have to look and present yourself every time. Because a lot of artists, when they step onto the stage, they have the sound, they have the good music, but the way they present themselves is not always good. Like they come out with a wrinkled shirt. They don't have like representation. Like they don't have a chain. They don't have, you know what I mean? Like they ain't presenting themselves right, and they wonder why they not getting noticed.
Well, see, that's the thing, and that's the main thing. Like, so it's like image is everything. Like that is the 10% that's aside from the business part, So it's like, as an artist, if you are not taking yourself serious, nobody is going to. Like, you could have the worst music in the world, but if you got on this chain and this nice brand new shirt and these new Jordans or something, we gonna listen. Because it's like, that's just a trend thing. Like, that's just what it is. Like, I done been around artists, like your favorite celebrity artists, and because I have on a chain, they didn't know I was like one of them in my city. And that's when I knew like image is everything, because had I had that chain on, they would have respected me right out the door. They went and checked me out and realized it, you know what I'm saying? But it just is like them be your opportunities and you'll miss it off of your appearance. So it's like your appearance is everything. You don't have to have the most expensive things on. It just needs to be clean and new. It could be a new white beater from the gas station. It just better be a new white beater. You know what I mean?
It need to be like, crispy.
Yes, you need to look clean at all times. Like it do be about money, and it do take a team to do all that. But when you don't got a team and you don't got money, that's when that real hustle come out in you. Like you gonna go to get you a brand new t-shirt from the gas station. That's how I know that they got t-shirts at the gas station. So it's like, and it's like you'd be surprised at how many of our favorite celebrities ain't wearing no costly stuff. They just look clean every time we see them. So we believe he got money.
And then a lot of the NBA players and these rappers, they don't wear real chains, y'all, because they don't want to get robbed.
They gonna steal the clone, clone necklace.
You think they got on real shit? No, they don't. They just got the real good imitation shit on, because when they step out to these places, it's crazy people out here, y'all, that might try to rob them. So you don't have to go and spend $150,000 on a chain. No, you can go spend, I don't know, $100 or $200 and get you some nice quality shit. Get some nail polish from the Chinese shop and put it on there. My grandma taught me that. You get some clear nail polish and put it on there. Let it dry, and your shit will look good forever.
Or run your bag up and get it right.
Yeah.
Don't go get the biggest thing you see. Get what you can afford and what you can wear every day without somebody want to snatch it.
But don't come out looking like who did it.
Yeah. Because that affects you big time.
It really will.
Image is everything, and that's so messed up. We are in that kind of world, but that's what it is.
But it's always been like that in this industry. This industry is about biting off other people, doing it better than the next one, unfortunately.
Yep.
When you see these magazines and these models and stuff, that's not how they really look. They have been edited.
Yep.
That's just period. And when you go out, it's all about how you look, and motherfuckers that's popping bottles and doing a thing. That's who people want to be around, unfortunately. It's all about an illusion. So you got to build an illusion to be popular. This is what it is. You have to invest in yourself.
Facts. And you got to take yourself big serious, because teams come after you pretty much already on almost.
Pretty much.
Most people don't believe you in the beginning, but eventually they'll see your movement in. Now you get to choose who you want on your team.
Pretty much. All right, we out of time here. I'm gonna introduce myself again. I'm Natty J, and you on our @SpeakYourIsh. Make sure you follow us on YouTube and Spotify. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. This is Too Real All Day, my co-host for today. Thank you. Let everybody know who you are.
I'm Too Real All Day. I'm an artist too. You can find me on all platforms too.
All right, and then we got our girl KittiiRed, who stepped in the building, one of the hottest in the city. Let everybody know who you are one more time, baby.
KittiiRed on the track.
And make sure y'all come see her tonight at O'Day's, tomorrow at Limelight, 9/4. She will be in the building at Icon Lounge, and we are out, baby.